Okay, like on the patio, we're on the driveway and the driveway is experiencing some of its control joints, expansion joints, excuse me, call it what you will. This is some typical cracking right in here, but our control joints or expansion joints need to be reworked. Just need a little bit of rework. This condensing unit is not fused properly. Its main disconnect is located behind the unit. Main disconnect should not be located behind the unit. Here we can see that it's laced up pretty good. Wrong kind of insulation. We do not have anti-theft Schrader valve caps. Look that up in the dictionaries. The wrong type of refrigerant. Do not have anti-theft Schrader valve caps. Disconnect is located behind it. Disconnect should be sealed on 3 sides. Now this unit, like the other two, there's 3 units. So they're all under fuse, which means the circuit breakers are smaller than are specified. In fact, I can only find 2 condensing unit breakers. I can only identify 2 condensing unit breakers. However, there's 3 condensing units. But the 2 breakers I'm seeing were both undersized, so it's reasonable to assume that I need some kind of explanation why there's only 2 labeled. And what happens if a breaker is undersized? On the hottest day of the year, when this thing's running like it's never ran before, most critical day, it can trip. It can trip the breaker. When, in fact, this unit was designed to run on more heat than that. So then you call a technician out, he charges you $250 to reset the breaker. And if you're lucky, he might tell you what the problem was, that it's sized improperly. Or otherwise, it's just an easy $250 every August. Every August 13th, he comes out here, marks you in his calendar, comes on out, re-trips the breaker. So that's the danger, or that's the inconvenience, or that's the problem with having having your circuit breaker being too small. So all 3 units, or at least 2 of them, have undersized breakers. Now all 3 units run on refrigerant 410A. 410A. No longer manufactured in the United States. No longer legally imported in the United States. Yes, I do have stockpiles of it. Yes, you still can get it serviced, but as that material diminishes, then it's going to become more and more expensive to operate this thing. And just about any technician that comes out here in a couple years, you're going to start hearing from technicians come out and say, it's really time to replace that system. You know it is. And you know it is. You know it's time to replace that system. And then, by the way, these systems are all, this one is 14 years old, the other 2 are 16 years old. This equipment is engineered on paper to last 20 years. You might get 35 years out of it. I hope you do. I'm getting 25 out of mine, but you shouldn't have to live like me. Alright, my house is not for sale. But Las Vegas is going to give you 14 years on this. That's about all anybody expects this equipment. It's engineered on paper to last 20. Las Vegas gives you 14. After 14 years, this unit's done everything anybody ever expected it to do. So these units are 14 and 16 years old. So it's time. They have an obsolete refrigerant. All of them are operating on an obsolete refrigerant. And all of them have age on them.